Kevin, a defeat for Southend, but there was so much more to that than meets the eye. What did you make of it all?
Yeah, listen, you lose games and obviously you're disappointed, and there's a manner of losing games, and losing that one today, it's tough to take because we played unbelievable, and I'm so proud of the players for how they. Again, it's not a surprise, when things are thrown against them, they keep going and keep going. And listen, for me, the better team, more chances, more balls in the box, everything, in our favour, bar the scoreline, which is obviously the most important thing. And unfortunately, we're on the wrong side of it.
How much more can you take? Because so much is thrown against you. Just the one on the bench today, goalkeeper gets injured, 2-0 down against an informed side.
Yeah, not much more. Not much more. Something's got to change, because you look at the football department and what we've done and what the players have done and what the staff have done right throughout the club. For me, it's papering over what's going on. So something's got to happen, and it's happened soon, because we'll have injuries, obviously. And you can't go into a game with one sub. Now, I know Moon's left, but we had no choice in that. And that's the situation we're in. I look at our team, and they're second in the league, and they're so well organised, and the size of squad they've got, and they're a good side. But we've got an outfield player in goal, no sub, a centre half up front, and we're like the Alamo in the second half. So that tells me, and if we're allowed to work properly, we'd be up matching them at least and pushing Chesterfield. So what an opportunity as a football club. Don't let this go.
Should the National League allow it to be in this situation?
No, listen, it can't. I'm not going to go on the National League and thing. Listen, we tried to bring player in yesterday and Thursday, we did. But you're 2 weeks away, whatever it is, from January. Clubs are not going to let centre forwards out. And we've tried. But it wasn't to be, because, teams are going to protect themselves with all the fixtures over Christmas. And players are going to wait and see what's going on at our club as well. So it's not as easy as going, I'll just get a player in. It don't work like that. And I will always want, I think I said it last year, the year before, that players want to play for this football club, and that will never change.
On the match itself, really worrying in that first half when Gus Scott Morris got injured. He smacked against that advertising hoarding. How was he after it, and what did you think of that? Yeah,
without watching it back, I don't know how it happened, whether he's nudged him into it, I don't know, but you could hear the bang, obviously, and it was a worry, because I thought he was really in trouble. But all credit to him for coming back on and playing how well he did.
And then he had to go between the sticks. First of all, how's David Martin?
Yeah, I think he's got a whack on his ribs, so he's sore, very, very sore in there, and but so brave to put himself in that situation to block a goal, as were the other lads.
And they had to everybody had to try and protect Gus Scott Morris, but he stepped up to the mark. He took the goalkeeper's jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. I think he's that type of character, isn't he? And bubbly, and he would do anything. And he's, as a sportsman, he's talented as well, away from football. So for him to do that, and then Brooke to go up front and get the goal, and for the way we went about his second half, it's incredible. The ovation that the fans gave the players, I think, was fully justified.
Absolutely, we were standing, me and Clarkie up there. What about Brooklyn Colwell getting that goal, giving Southend United hope? Fantastic for him.
Yeah, absolutely. And you look at, we start the game without centre forwards as such, recognised ones, and even first half of controlling the game, but we lacked that bit in the box. We put Bridgie up there because he's in good form, and we just thought I've had to go without cards, a bit of size on the pitch, because set pieces and what they'd be like, we knew that. But delighted for him, we just go up there and stand between the posts, and he nodded that one in, a great ball. We talk about stand up from bylines and stuff like that. So yeah, pleased for him. The chances there at the end, you just want one to fall, or a ricochet or a deflection to go in, but unfortunately luck weren't on our side.
And just going forward, you've got these games coming up over the festive period. How close would Harry Cardwell be?
I don't know. It's a difficult one, because we've got he's played all season and put himself in positions that he's had to, and he's been unbelievable for us. But I will never put a player's welfare before because what goes on here. Yeah. You kind of have to play players, and you had that choice, and I'm never going to do that.
It's understandable. Thanks very much, Kevin. Thank you.
Is it still his knee that he missed?
Yeah, he got a whack. He's been managing it and been okay, and he got a whack a couple of weeks ago, and he was touch and go last week, and it just seems to have made it worse. So we have to protect him. We can't. It's too much for a risk. It really is.
And it's such an incredible thing that everyone's sort of thrown in the right direction, but again, like you correctly said, it papers over the cracks, and it shouldn't overshadow from the bigger. You shouldn't have to be doing these things.
No, that's right. And we need other people and other things to sort themselves out, and let's move on. And because there's a bright future already happening, and that's out of our hands, and hopefully that can be done sooner rather than later.